Hey guys, Bam here. So today I want to share with you the latest strategy I came up with, which is surprisingly good and extremely easy to do. The reason why I came up with this is that I had a bunch of random maps I wasn't using, and I wasn't able to sell either, like let's say a scriptorium map or the armory map, which is this one, which I ran a bunch. So it kept going up and up and up until I got 72 of them, and then the annoying part started piling up, which is whenever I picked up one from my maps, I would try to auto sort them into the map tab. It wouldn't go there because it said the affinity was full. So yeah, it got pretty annoying fast. So I wanted to find a way how to actually either sell or use those maps, and I was trying to sell them at 4 chaos a piece, and it wasn't even selling. So yeah, what I did instead is came up with something pretty cool in my opinion, and surprisingly, it was way more profitable than I thought it would be. Of course, I tuned it up. I'll talk about it later on in the video. But the cool thing about this strategy is it works on any map. So any T14 and up map you have, it actually works on. Here we'll be using on ET16, but it can work on any T14 and up. Okay, so without that being said, what's the actual strategy? So if we look at the map device, it's pretty simple. It used three 1x3, but I'll go over those later down the road because the most important part are the 1x1. So what we're trying to stack is 100 chance to contain an equal amount of azurite from your sulfide veins and 100% chance to award double progress on your Eater world. So those two mods are the most important part. Once you get to 100% on both of them, you can go on from whatever you want, but this is the most important part. And if we look at all the mods, I'll close my inventory if let me see. Here, 100% chance to award double progress. And the other one is here, sulfite veins and chests in your maps have 100% chance to also contain an equal amount of azurite. So the reason why is that we're only trying to do as many maps as possible, as fast as possible, to get either world progress. And while doing this, why not collect a couple um, of azurite? And you will see it goes up pretty fast. So I'll just take a map to show you, and then yeah, okay, yeah. Before I do that, I just want to talk about the 1x3. So once you have 100% and 100%, you can add up some 1x3. And what I did is just picked up the Voltac 6 sulfide vents and chests in your maps have a percentage chance to double the sulfide. Meaning this is just like 6% more sulfide on average per map. So it rolls between 4 to 6%. And yeah, I have 3 of those mods. I also added the increased chance to find either of worlds, altars, and new maps, but it doesn't really matter as we're not really clicking the altar of worlds altar that much. So yeah, this is not an altar strategy. You can come up with some good stuff. I did picked up an exalt shrine, so it happens, but yeah, that's not the core of the strategy. As I said, the most important part is the 4 to 6% chance to double progress and 3 to 5% chance to get any more equal amount of azurite. Okay, and then the last step is just you can use only one, by the way, but I'm just stacking them because you will see it goes up pretty fast. Area contains Nico and also 100%, 150% more sulfite. So yeah, that's it. And then I'll do just a map showcase real quick. I'll leave a link in the description to a video doing a full run of this. But I'll be doing this. If you have to ID your map, you can. Personally, I can run any mods. Physical reflection can be annoying, but I still can run it. But yeah, I'll just show you what exactly I'll do. As you can see, I picked up a bad map because this is the whole reason why we're doing this. but it works pretty good on other maps. So yeah, okay. Now the thing we want to do is just aim for the sulfite as fast as possible and then kill the boss. If you want, you can just pick up the sulfite as soon as you see a blue pop. This, you've seen the blue pop. As soon as you see this, you've been awarded your progression to the Eater world, meaning this. So since we have 100% chance to get double the progression, it gives us 2 out of the 28 maps we need to do. So if you do quick math, it's actually 14 maps needed instead of 28. So yeah, as you can see, this is a pretty bad layout of a map. Armory is not the best, but we'll do it. So yeah, we're trying to get the sulfite vein, and as you can see, we get our azurite, so 6,000 azurite. And I'll show you exactly what we do with this azurite once we get it. And then the boss, that's it. Once you kill the boss, you're gone. If you want, you can skip the boss on every single map aside of the last one. Because on the last one, you actually need to kill the boss to get the invitation. And yeah, that's it. The explaining what I was doing and everything took me 1 minute and 10 seconds. You can go faster than that. And also, if you have a good layout, it can be pretty crazy. So yeah, that's it for this strategy. Alright, next we want to head to the mine encampment, and then if you want a quick tip, you can talk to her and buy and stuff, but if you hold Alt and then talk to her, it will open the trade window automatically. To just save you time, if you do this a lot, it will be nice. And then you want to buy as many primitive chaotic resonator as possible. You can see here we got 14,000 azurite, so we can buy a bunch of those. So we got 49. So from a single map, we got 49 resonators. So if we look at the price of it in Chaos, whatever, and Divine, this is kind of cheap right now, but it's around 200 per Divine. So, okay. So if you take into account this is almost a quarter of a Divine. So every map is a quarter divine, which get pretty crazy to be honest. And not only that, but you're making a progress through the Eater world, and those invitation sell for 1.3 divines in bulk. If you sell it a single one at a time, it's like 1.1 divine or 1 divine. So don't just wait until you get a couple of them, and you can sell them for 1.3 divine instead. Here we'll just go over some of the sales, show you some examples. It's C-Screen Invitation and some resonators. The resonators, you can actually sell them on the currency exchange, but the invitations you cannot, so that into account. And sometimes the price of the resonators, the 1x1, will be less good than the 2x1, so the potent chaotic resonators. So just double check before buying those, or you can have both of them for sale at a time. And also you can sell the resonators for chaos. As you can see here, it was actually better priced. So that's what I did. Alright, now let's talk about the investment of this strategy. So it depends what you're looking for. If you want to min-max, you want to make sure you actually get the 5% chance to contain an equal amount of azurite on every single one of them, because the difference between 3 to 5 is huge. But yeah, if not, you will need, if you're using, let's say, the middle ground, the 4% chance, you will need 25 of those. And also, as I said, you need the other mods too. But the other one, the other mod goes up to 6%. So in theory, you only need 16 of the 6%. But yeah, so play with what you want. The higher numbers you have on those, the more space for the other stuff you can actually plug in. As I said, I did the chance to double. So I don't know if it's the best, but this is what I'm running. But yeah, it's crazy good. And yeah, if you're trying to get both of them, like the highest percentage, let's say the those, but the 5, see, they're pretty cheap, right? But if you're trying to get a 5 and 6 in here, it goes up pretty fast. but you don't have to. As I said, the only thing you need to do is get up to 100% chance on both of them. That's it. So you don't have to invest. If you buy the cheap ones, care about those mods, it's like 5-10 chaos. It's extremely cheap. And if you have to fit in 3 more minor idols, it's fine. If you're just starting into the league and you don't have every single slot open, it's fine. Just skip on those. It's just a small added bonus. This is not the most important part. As I said, it's a 100% chance on both that works. And yeah, if you think about it, it costs between maybe 1.5 to 2 divines to fill up everything you need. And then if you want, you can add some more stuff, as I said, with the chance to find either worlds. But yeah, the 1x3, what you want is actually the chance to double sulfite if you can afford it. If not, it's fine. Anyway, you will refund this, like all the minor idols in like 15 minutes. A whole run of it will uh, make you at least 3 divines worth. So depending on your speed, of course, but yeah, it's incredibly rewarding. And if you have a dedicated build, like let's say a super quick, I don't know, flicker strike or something like that, that just run through and doesn't have to do anything, or any auto bomber and stuff like that, and you can actually do your maps in like 15-20 seconds, your currency can jump up to 30 divines an hour. It's pretty crazy. My build isn't the best for it, but it's still pretty good. It moves as fast due to the whirling blades. So since I don't have a cooldown on it, but yeah, they said it will depend on your speed, but still, you don't have to have a super good character. You don't even have to kill any mobs aside of the boss of the last map you're doing for your progress. So once you reach 28, you would need to kill a boss to get the invitation, and that's it. The rest you can skip all of the other monsters. It doesn't really matter. Of course, if you get any cool altars of stuff like that, you can actually kill the monsters, but it's not counted um, into the money you'll be making with this. Also, if you kill every boss every single time, you will get a couple of T17, so that's cool. So I would suggest actually getting your 4 Void Stone if you want to do this. It will just add some more currency to this strategy, but if not, it's fine. And as I said, you can start with pretty much nothing on it. As long as you can run T14 maps and up, of course T16 is better, but as long as you can run T14 and kill the boss, this strategy will work for you. And yeah, the numbers are pretty crazy. So if this was helpful for you, consider subscribing to the channel. I know there's a lot of new viewers. It will help me a lot if you actually subscribe to the channel. But with all that being said, I will leave into the video description a run of a bad map layout. The one I picked up was Armory. And then I will leave Beach, which I would say is the best map for this. From what I've seen, it's pretty good. Glacier, I also tried it, but it wasn't too consistent. And also, killing the boss on Glacier is kind of annoying, while the Beach boss is extremely easy. So yeah, I will leave a link to both of them in the description. This is probably the easiest way to make currency. It doesn't require much, as I said earlier, but yeah. Hopefully you enjoy, and as always, take care, guys.